Okay, what is your vision of healthcare logistics now and in the future?
So let me maybe briefly introduce the topic of cell and gene therapies first. So with cell and gene therapies, we have new kind of innovative therapies, so-called advanced therapies out there who have the potential to cure patients with a single administration. So it's a one-shot therapy. Right now, there are about 50 therapies out there commercially available in Europe and in the US in total. But the pipeline of therapies, it is really, really big. We are talking about more than 1,800 therapies to come there. And right now, when we have a look at the supply chain is also as individual as the therapy is as well. So there is no kind of standardized supply chain implemented yet. So how does it work? So the patient goes into special apheresis centers where cells are collected, then they are transported to special manufacturing sites. This process of adjusting or refining cells can take several weeks. And then a new transportation will appear, which brings the final product to a special treatment center where the patient luckily will get the treatment with the hope to getting cured of a certain disease. Right now, in many cases, like companies like Novartis, for example, or Kite Pharma, they have a centralized manufacturing model in place. That means that at one point on the earth, the entire manufacturing takes place for all patients wherever they are. So a lot of distribution and logistics services are required to transport the starting material or the finished products from A to B, from B to C. So that implies for sure a lot of and tremendous logistics costs. The challenge in this model is that you have long-lasting turnaround times, very high logistics costs, and therefore this model is also quite inflexible. So it's very, very difficult to scale. The only scale is more or less possible in the manufacturing side. From my point of view, what the industry really needs is a more like a decentralized model, which helps manufacturers to manufacture these innovative novel therapies closer to the patient. So for example, what I can imagine is that there will be a lot of different manufacturing sites or manufacturing hubs all over the globe where patients can go to, or where manufacturers can make use of the capacity and like renting capacities to manufacturing these therapies. On the other hand side, there can also be some bedside or decentralized manufacturing models really directly in treatment centers where the patient already is for collecting the material and where he or she will get the final product at the end of the day. That, on the other hand side, would enable treatment centers to develop their own therapies. It would enable academic centers to make use of this infrastructure, and for sure healthcare manufacturing companies like Roche, Novartis, BMS, Vertex, whoever, they also would then have access to a very broad network of existing infrastructure and hubs where they can make use of to produce these therapies really locally where the patient already is. And then we would finally have the main advantage to have a big reduction of logistics costs, and also a very big advantage in the flexibility of manufacturing and administrating these kind of therapies to the patient. So if you want to sum it up in this way, from my point of view, we need a more decentralized manufacturing model manufacturing and logistics model, which brings these innovative therapies closer to the patient, where the patient is really in the center of innovation and this value chain.